Do you know the anatomy of an egg? The best way to beat them into omelets, whip them into soufflés, or whisk up a crème anglaise? Today's chef, cooking teacher, and author, Madeleine Camin, joins me as we crack dozens of eggs in pursuit of the perfectly prepared egg. The variety of eggs that are available to you can be dizzying. Everything from peewee to extra jumbo. And Madeleine Camin is here today. She has written The New Making of a Cook. Madeleine, welcome to our show.
Thank you.
The chapter on eggs really caught my eye because I'm very interested in eggs, raising my own hens.
Oh, they're good. They're delicious.
Good. But what I'd like to go through today is to explain the different sizes,
yes, of
the
course.
different grades, the different names, and the different qualities of a fresh egg versus a not so fresh egg.
We have fresh eggs here that just came out of Martha's chicken coops.
Here they are.
Here they are.
And all the different sizes.
It should weigh no less than 2 ounces for a large egg.
Okay. Then we have these jumbo
then
browns.
you have those fellows there. I mean, this is amazing.
Now let's see how much this weighs.
You can find those because of the
2
egg.
3/4. So
now,
small
this is a small.
1.5.
Yeah, 1.5. The medium should be one.
Medium should be
about 1 3/4. At least 1 3/4 to 2.
That's 1 3/4.
Yeah.
So Madeleine, let's look at the inside of an egg so everyone can see what you consider a very fresh. Now that's
this is this morning.
Yes, that's this morning.
Let's see that. This would be really interesting, and we'll see what happens. Tap it here on the counter, and don't tap it at the edge of a plate. Oh, most interesting for many reasons. Take a look. There is no little
air pocket at all. See,
to
none.
feel. No, it's not there. This is the egg as it is, and you can see right here 2 things that are kind of thickish. It's more seeable on this side than the other. These are called the chalaises. And then you have the thick egg white and then the thin egg white.
Yeah, but look how thick the thick
is.
See?
This is
it
really
stands
beautiful.
up and it stands up so nice and high.
I think we should take a supermarket
Okay, here's
egg.
a supermarket right here.
Okay, let's see what happens there on the supermarket egg. Well, that's pretty good, you know.
Not bad, pretty
that's
fresh.
Pretty good. Here is, you can see the little pocket right here.
Oh, much more.
Yeah, it's,
yes.
It's below the size of a dime, but it's there, and it was not in the other shell. Huh?
So why don't we talk about the content? The yolk contains 37% of the fat.
It contains 50% water, and the rest is all protein, okay?
Now, grating an egg, if it's 1 day to
1 to 10 days is double
grade
A.
double A.
Double A, okay?
After 10 days?
It's A.
It's A. Till 10 to what?
About 6 weeks, I would say.
Okay.
Now,
well, I'd like to try that blue one there. This comes from Cobble Hill Farm. And,
ooh, look at that.
Gorgeous, gorgeous
big fellow.
egg.
Big, lovely.
Yeah.
Nice. Actually, I'm surprised to see that this Araucana, I've never seen them.
Well, they have very hard shells.
Yeah, they do.
And they have, I raise them because I love the look of the chicken. And I also love their eggs. Hard shells, bright colored yolks, and very thick albumin.
How about the taste? The taste lovely?
Oh, delicious.
Delicious,
yeah.
huh?
So a little bit older egg for if you're going to make soufflés.
Soufflés,
okay.
Anything that gets the egg white foam. If you want to beat the egg, the more liquid the egg is, the better it will make a foam and just pull.
Okay, so this one will do very well.
This one will do very well.
Yeah, because that's, look how watery, I can break that up.
Yeah.
This is much harder to break up, so he doesn't want to break up.
Exactly. The new eggs, you have to leave them at least stand 8 to 10 days.
Look, this goes around. This is the poaching egg of all time.
This is the poaching egg. It will poach right then and there.
Yeah. Now, if you want to hard boil.
Well, hard boil, I would say.
If you want to peel it perfectly for deviled eggs, I always found an older egg.
What you do, first you pinch, you can take a little needle and put a tiny hole to prevent the shell from bursting, because they often do. When you hard boil an egg and you want to take it out of the hot water, rinse it in cold water. So you produce a layer of steam between the hard-boiled egg and the shell, okay? Then when you're finished, let's say this is the edge of your counter. You make a belt like this all around. If I make a belt now, I'm going to be in a dire situation. So I can do it for you.
That yet.
What you do, you remove the belt first, okay? You remove that.
I see.
And then each half shell will come by itself. Yeah, this is good. I learned this at the knee of my great-grandmother.
Oh, that's a very
like you
good
had
thing.
eggs that she get and picked up every day.
Let's tell how an egg is fresh. I thought that your method of water.
If it's an old egg, it will come not floating like this on the top, but it will be floating a little bit like this halfway through the bowl. If it sinks, this is it. It's good. Okay.
So now we should talk about how to cook them.
How to cook them.
So let's go over to the stove and
let's go over to
try
the
the
stove
next.
and try to cook something.